Good day, everyone. Bula to all of you. I'm back, gonna do a quickie. Just got this in the mail, have no idea if it's any good or not. This is from the Royal Roots. It's called Kava Root. I happen to like Kava Root, so I'm gonna drink some. This is Premium Noble Tongan Kava, the Vava'u blend. And it's got nice packaging, and it says product of the Kingdom of Tonga, which is great. And it comes from Utah, and it's shipped from Kentucky. And I've never had it. Seems to have very good instructions on it. You can try that. What I'm going to do today is a method I've been using a lot lately. A bag in a jar, and I'm going to prep a strong one. I'm going to do 6 tablespoons to about 500 milliliters of water. And through the miracle of smooth editing, I've completed filling up my bag. Now I'm going to tie it closed because I'm going to shake it vigorously. Now I had a good smell at this stuff in the bag. It looks quite good. I'm going to bring it up to the screen in a moment if I can, so you can have a good look. It's a very fine grind, but not too fine, if that makes any sense, because you don't want to see too fine, because then it's just powder that disappears. You want to see little tiny bits of chunks, and that's what you see in there. Looks good. Smells very light. Not an aggressive Kava Tonga, at least in the bag. It's got the flowery notes, slight bit of cinnamon. Time to put some water in. And if you know me at all, you know I don't like to wait too long for a grog. My shell is coming right up. This motion too is useful with the jar. I mean, it's shaking like this, which is quite good. But also, particularly if you've got a large jar with a large bag, I think this motion is also very useful. So anyway, it's come up quite nice. Very deep brown, surprisingly for a Kava Tonga, but good Kava bubbles on the top. Let's see if I can tilt that down so you can see some nice Kava bubbles. I always take that as a good sign. Usually is. And yeah, nice bunch of lipids on the top. You can see the particles. Looks very good, promising. I'm going to put it in my shell here, which has a bit of ice and a bombilla to drink it. So here we go, just about there. There you go. That is what I like to see when I come home at night. That. No, I'm not saying full of dirty dishes, but I'm talking about this. So, what I'm going to do now is slam it. All right. Well, that's one very, very easy to drink Kava. The taste profile is extremely smooth. Tiny bit of numbing, which I don't usually get because I drink a lot of Kava. Yeah, very, very satisfying flavor. And one thing I liked about this was the price is quite reasonable. Compares favorably to a lot of the other Kava Tongas that are around. And I'll be back with you, in the next 10-20 minutes when the effects profile kicks. So I'm back, and I'm on my second wash now, and I'm not slamming it. I made quite a strong shell on the first one. Second wash looks almost as strong. On the flavor front, it's excellent. It's as you can see from the color, you're going to think possibly it'll be chocolatey, and indeed it is. It's got some cinnamon overtones to it. Reminiscent, actually, if you lived in the United States back in the 60s or 70s, of a drink called Yoo-hoo, which was a chocolate soda. It looks and tastes a lot like that. If you are a beginner to Kava, this would certainly be something I'd recommend that's light, not too offensive to the taste buds. It's very sweet. This is quite a delicious, it's not maybe up there at the very top shelf of the Kava Tonga, but then again, the price is nowhere near the top shelf either. This strikes me as an excellent drinking Kava. I have a nice bit of euphoria with a good solid base underneath. Pretty much everything you want for an afternoon Kava. Or just getting home from work. If it hasn't been a terribly stressful day, this would be perfect. Or the middle of a hot summer day when you've been mowing and mowing and mowing, and you come in and you want something nice to down. So anyway, yeah, it's a go for me. I like this. I'm glad to see it on the market. It's a good quality Kava, and the packaging looks like really a class act, and so much, so far so good. What I'm probably going to do now to run it through its paces is mix it with a strong, heavy or balanced Fijian waka. Probably something like squanch or some kadavu or bati, something that has a good depth to it and is Fijian waka. And I imagine it'll go very nicely. I find that those kinds of blends can be fantastic. So I'm looking forward to trying this out, not just on its own, and it does stand up completely well on its own, but also as a mixer. So give it a try and let me know what you think. Good to see you again, by the way. Bye.